What's up, everybody, and welcome to Married with Media Live
Hello, hello.
on a Wednesday night. And yeah, can everybody hear us out there? Can you guys hear us okay?
You're always so worried about sound.
My audio is always just
Jacked.
jacked up and messed around. So
Yeah, when we did our trailer reaction for the volume 2 of Stranger Things, Ken forgot to plug in our mic.
no, I didn't forget. It was plugged in. It just sounded like that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said you forgot.
No,
Oh,
because I
okay.
came down there and checked and it was plugged in. But what's up, everybody? We got 19 people in here. If you haven't yet hit the like button, hit the like button. We're going to be talking about, some TV and movie news. This is kind of like going to try to become our weekly thing, every Wednesday
Why
night.
do you say that?
Because I don't like to set the expectations too high.
Why?
We'll try to do it every week. If we miss a week, it's possible.
I guess.
We're going to be talking about some news. We're going to be talking about, what are we going to be talking about tonight? Do you know off the top of your head?
Yeah, we're going to just be talking about all the entertainment news that has broke over the last week.
But what specifically? You want to give people a tease?
Oh, I mean, sure, why not?
Okay.
We're going to be talking about some new images of the Lord of the Rings show.
I'll help jog your memory.
Yeah, that one's not very high up on my.
Okay.
What's her?
No, nobody else can see that. Just you. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. I don't even know her name, so.
Well, we're not going to tease it because you didn't talk about it.
I'm talking about other stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going to talk about some new images that came out with the Lord of the Rings show. We're not very hopeful for this show, but they did release some new images for the orcs. And I got to say, they looked pretty cool. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about a little bit about the new Game of Thrones spinoff. Well, okay, two things. We're going to be talking about the, oh my gosh, what is it called? House of the Dragon?
House of 1,000 Corpses. Remember that Rob Zombie movie?
Seriously, what's it called?
House of a Dragon.
House of the Dragon?
How to Train Your Dragon. Something like that. House of Dragon, I think.
You don't even know. That's why you're making dumb jokes.
It's House of Dragon, I'm pretty sure.
Because I used to want to say it was Fire and Blood, but that's not it.
Yeah, but look.
We got a new... see, now I'm all messed up.
You're all messed up because I put you on the spot.
No, you're being a smart ass.
Was I?
We got a new poster for that show. And then we also got some news about Jon Snow. So
I got some coffee tonight.
Okay, I'm happy for you.
I just wanted to let you know that. I just wanted to let you know that.
I don't see this stream lasting too long because you done pissed me off in the first 5 minutes.
But look, we're gonna talk about news stories, but we're also gonna talk about what you guys want to talk about. If you have anything that you guys want to throw out there in the chats, questions or any news topics that we miss, there's a lot of stuff going on. You can't talk about everything. You can't talk about everything. You can't think of everything. So if somebody throws a topic at us, we'll do our best to answer it. But let's get into the chat. Do you want to do this? I'm going to let you control the chat.
Sure, why not?
Why don't you do it?
Okay, let's see.
I'm just going to sit here tonight.
We've got Vengeance Media in the chat tonight. He was the... Well, hold on. I think I saw...
No, there's a couple... StreamYard does stupid stuff sometimes. They'll cut people's stuff off. I'm pretty sure...
Well, I remember... I'm going to say it wrong again.
Lapke Vision Films is in here, which he's in here again, but he was in here first. He said something early today. He said something about don't tease me with a good time or something. There with Media Live.
Yep. But Vengeance Media, he's always here for us as well.
Did you talk about how we're going to talk about Freddy tonight? Did you talk about how we're going to talk about Freddy?
Did I talk about how you're on my nerves?
I'm just making sure. I put him on the thumbnail.
Are we just supposed to say everything right away?
I was gonna lay it all out there to let everybody know what what they could be looking forward to.
As our son would say, sheesh.
What is that?
It's the new thing with kids, guys. My son, who is about to be 12 next weekend, he does this thing where he puts his hand on his inner arm, and he's like,
Sheesh. Okay.
So now we all
Okay.
say it, and it's hilarious. Okay,
All
so
right.
let's see here. Vengeance Media, I'm taking my grandma to see Elvis on Saturday afternoon. That is precious. My question is, have you guys got plans to see Elvis at all over the week, or is it a movie you can wait for streaming? Love you guys. Love you too. I think we definitely plan on streaming it. I was in Sue's chat earlier.
Movies ensue.
Yep.
Yep.
And I know you were too. But anyway, I heard her say that it's like almost 3 hours long.
Oh God!
So
Wow.
I'm like,
Why does Elvis have to be 3 hours long?
I mean, I guess he's got quite the life story, but
I get it.
So,
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
well-
back in the '90s, I feel like there were some music biopics that were pretty long.
yeah.
They're pretty long. I get it.
So we'll probably stream that one. We would really like to see the Black Phone.
That's top priority.
Yeah.
That's top priority.
But we'll see if we'll be able to get a babysitter. So we've got Tony in the chat. Hey guys.
What's up, Tony? Tony's gonna send me a Dune slipcover.
Is he?
Yes,
All
because
right.
mine came naked without it. I'm excited.
Is it Lepke or Lapke? Lapke, right?
He told us how to pronounce
I
it one time, but
know.
I can't even pronounce synapse right. So
Well, I wouldn't either.
don't
Tell
count on
me again.
for
Is
good
it
pronunciations.
Lapke? I think it's Lapke. Lapke. What's up, everyone? I hate when I can't say people's names. It makes me feel bad. We got Aaron in the house. He says, hey, guys. We got Vengeance saying, don't forget to attack that like button, guys.
Attack it.
Attack it.
36 people in there.
Good.
There should be 36 likes right now. There should be 36 likes.
Douglas says, the only movie I have watched so far is the Blu-ray of Ambulance. Great movie.
We watched half of Ambulance. I want to finish it just
I do
because I'm a
not.
completionist. So I'll probably have to finish that solo.
It like made me ill. Like,
yeah, there's it's shot like all on drones, I think.
it's like so
Or mostly
movie and like it moves so much, and
it's so
just, like-
movie. Well, it is a movie.
I know
so
that's
that
why I
makes
clarified
sense.
that it
Yeah.
it moves around. Ken's in a mood tonight. A mood I'm not a fan of.
Huh? Who said I was in a mood?
No, you are. I said it.
Oh, you said it. Okay.
Yes, you're
yeah.
in one of those like witty, smart.
I would never consider myself witty.
We got Basement Blues here. Hey Tony. Hey everyone. Or hi everyone. He says. Silver Bullet says hello people. Hello peoples.
Slanty.
Okay.
Slanty.
Do you know what that means?
No.
'Cause I
know.
don't.
Maybe he's watching us at a slant.
I hope Ken still has his dashing goatee. Unfortunately,
I didn't take it off. We didn't hit 100 likes on the stream last week, or was that 2 weeks ago? We were supposed to do it.
Did you check?
No, I didn't.
We got Sam. He said, "Hey, friends."
I gotta cut the hair on top of my head before I worry about the goatee.
Yeah,
I'm doing it tomorrow.
I tried to get him to go get a haircut, but I think he's gonna do it tomorrow. Is it Ian? Ewan?
Not Ewan.
Ewan?
Not Ewan
Spider.
Spider.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Yay.
He was another one that was in here.
What's up?
He was
What
in here
earlier
second.
today?
Yeah.
Sub Zero
second.
says hello. Okay, Tony
Hello,
said he could
Sub-Zero.
hear us. Yes, I can hear you, Douglas.
Nice.
It's
Do we sound like
Thursday.
we're underwater? Do we sound pretty good? Let me know that.
Okay. He said it's Thursday for him because he's in the East. All right.
Nice.
I know it's always so interesting. I know, like for Vengeance Media,
It would be 2 a.m. where he's at. I'm pretty
it's
sure.
super late, and I just don't know how he stays up that late.
I mean, I usually stay up
we
till 2 or
always-
3 every night.
We appreciate you being here, even though it's crazy late for you.
Before
We
it's
got
pushing it.
Anthony's Horror and More. What's up,
What's up, man?
guys? What's up?
How you doing?
Can we ask different questions other than Lord of the Rings?
You can ask whatever you want.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted
Just
to structure
finished-
this as like we're talking about news, but we're also, talking about what you guys want to talk about too.
Yeah.
Just leave the for your sake, leave the physical media talk out of it because
Yeah.
you can't really get involved in that.
Yeah, and that's for Ken's channel. Let's see. Just finished Near Dark. Think I'll be watching Possessor now. I
Nice.
don't know
Possessor's awesome.
Either one of those.
Yeah, if you're talking about the Brandon Cronenberg movie, I thought we watched that one together, but I guess I watched it alone.
Mm.
It was a newer movie.
Let's see. Yes, as long as it's entertainment movie related.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Michelle's all cleaned up and Ken is just slumming it. LOL.
You know it.
Is
Got
this
my
cleaned
grandma.
up?
Got my
I
grandma.
mean-
That's what I was thinking. I was like, "You're cleaned up." I didn't know that was going to go over like it did before I said it.
Wow. You are terrible tonight. Everybody, just let Ken know how lucky he is for reals. Like, I don't know who he thinks he is tonight, but it ain't it.
It ain't it, huh?
I saw the new Jurassic World movie and actually really enjoyed it, but I'm not a Jurassic Park mark. What does that mean?
It's a wrestling term. It means
like traditionally a fan, or
it means like a mark means that you unapologetically like everything that somebody or something does, like every movie of a franchise, or just you love somebody almost no matter what they do.
Gotcha.
Pretty much.
Gotcha. Yeah, we talked about this before. I mean, I am looking forward to giving it a second watch just to see how I feel about it again.
I liked it better than all the World movies, all the other ones.
We got Skull Crusher. Hi, Ken and Michelle. What are your thoughts on Robert Englund possibly coming back as Freddy Krueger? Okay, well let's just get into that.
Yeah, so
Ken was very
if you all bring them up as we go, we'll talk about them. But we're talking about old Roberts. Let me find his picture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find it somewhere.
Are you sure?
There he is, looking all.
I think everybody knows what he looks like, but okay.
Well, it's nice to have frame of reference. I mean, some of the younger kids out there might not know who Freddy Krueger is because we have not gotten a Nightmare on Elm Street proper film since 1994.
Okay.
So if you think about it in that context, it has been, how long is that? 28 years? 28 years. So that's, if you're 27, 28, you haven't seen a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Now, there was Freddy vs. Jason, came out in 2003, and there was the remake, but that didn't have Robert Englund. So apparently Jason Blum, who is the head of Blumhouse.
Right.
I don't know if you know who that is, but Blumhouse does, all the horror movies. They're doing the new Halloween movies, and they do all kinds of stuff. Insidious, Paranormal Activity.
Okay.
All that stuff.
I mean, I know what Blumhouse is.
So he came out and said that he thought that he could get Robert Englund to come back to do at least one more Nightmare on Elm Street movie at Blumhouse. He wants to get the Nightmare franchise, which is like, no duh, you want to get Nightmare on Elm Street. He got Halloween. He wants to get Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm sure he's been fighting to get Friday the 13th as well. All the big horror slasher brands under one umbrella. So I don't know. On one hand, I would love to see another Nightmare on Elm Street film with Robert Englund. On the other hand, I've seen the 2 new Halloween films, and I'm not liking the direction of that franchise so far. So
here's my question, coming from a not so big.
You've seen a Nightmare
Freddy
movie,
fan.
Right? At least we watched like the first one together. At least
I've seen them, yes.
Okay. Probably a long time ago.
Yeah, probably like high school or something.
Yep.
Like when we first started dating. Well, one, just like any remake, reboot, whatever, does it really need to be done? And for 2, this is just like a question that I have for you and everybody, I guess. Do you think that this was in the talks of happening, or do you think that it came about after Stranger Things?
I'm sure he's been trying for a very long time.
But do you think Stranger Things got it?
Definitely got it in the pop culture. Definitely got him to a place where he felt like it would be, if he said it, it would get news headlines because people are talking about Robert Englund and Stranger Things and whatnot.
How come we're way out of it now?
Yeah, I'll change it back over here, but. I
don't know.
This isn't something we need. I do want to see this. I want to see Robert come back to do at least one more movie.
Why one more? Why?
Now, if they come out of the gate and they say we're doing a trilogy of Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm going to be like, no, I don't want to, because the direction you can take it with, Halloween 2018 on its own would have been fine. I would have been okay with it. But
it's do you really just need one more movie?
Because they're doing a trilogy of Exorcist films. Blumhouse is bringing back The Exorcist and doing a trilogy. And it's going to be a sequel to the first one.
Yeah.
And, I'm not too excited about that. I would be excited if it was just one movie, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's announce that we're going to do one Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Robert Englund's coming back. They'll get Heather Langenkamp, Nancy, and I would like them to see them get Lisa Wilcox, who played the other like major final girl in the franchise. Because unlike Halloween's really only known for, well, I guess Halloween's kind of known for two because they got Jamie Lee Curtis and Danielle Harris, but and Nightmare on Elm Street's got Nancy and it's got Alice, and those are kind of like the two big final girls of the franchise. So I would like to see them do something interesting and bring them both in. And then I don't know, I'm not a writer. You can take the story wherever you want to go, but they seem to like doing their legacy sequels where they bring back the people from the originals, much older. Of course, Robert Englund's coming back. There's a lot of cool.
Have a lot to say about this.
There's a lot of cool places you could take this story.
Clearly very passionate.
Let me know what you guys think.
This doesn't, like I said, this doesn't particularly
interest
me.
It's not up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'll watch it.
Watch it, and you'll love it.
But I'm not like overly excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, is there any way to like skip to people talking about it, or?
I just don't like to go through the chat like that because then I struggle to get back.
I know.
But I can maybe come down here and see.
Fine.
But we'll get to it when we get to it. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
a lot of people in here.
Give it back. Give it back. Okay, we got Kevin. Are you guys going to review Ambulance? Well,
that Kevin wanted us to review it initially, but if you're not going to watch the rest of it, then probably not.
I mean, I might, but I'm not like overly excited to finish that. So could be, we could not. I don't know. Don't threaten me with a good time, LOL.
Yeah, that's what he said.
We got Mama Blu-ray. Hi, Ken and Shelly.
What's up, Mama Blu-ray?
Let's see. Have you guys seen the new Disney movie? Are you talking about the Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, but Lightyear, I'm guessing, is what he means.
Yeah.
No, we haven't seen it.
No, we haven't.
We did start watching Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and nobody was interested in it. So
I mean, I do want to, our kids just like weren't in the mood to watch a movie. We kind of like were forcing them to do it. Yeah. And so we didn't get very far. I mean, I think we'll hopefully go back and finish it.
I was enjoying what I was watching.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
Yeah.
It had a lot of like callbacks to, like our
Roger Rabbit
childhood, I guess.
All that stuff.
I mean, they had Flounder and all kinds
I
of
missed a lot of stuff because, I was up making dinner, doing something in the kitchen. So.
Oh, wow. You got to act like you're so cool. Adrian says, hello there, you lovely couple. We are not lovely tonight. I'm so sorry. Ken's on my nerves right now. I keep hearing Black Phone is really good and creepy. Yeah, I hear that it's good as well.
I'm excited for it.
Nope, it's Lepke. Wow, I was wrong. Lepke. And guess what? By next week, I'll have forgotten again.
I just want to throw that O in there. That's my problem. Lepke is what I want to keep saying.
Lepke. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. Can't wait for the Black Phone. Yep, same.
I've been hearing good things.
Let's see. Maria. Hey, Maria. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Kim. Michelle, I love your hair. Oh, wow. Thank you. I tend to like put it on the side or whatever. It's kind of like on my nerves.
Everything's on your nerves today. Me, your hair.
Well, my hair's been on my nerves. I'm kind of tempted to cut it a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. But thank you, Maria. That's very sweet. Let's see. Marius
Glazer.
Hey, beautiful people.
Hey.
Hello to you. Kevin says you guys should review Morbius. Yes, I agree. I think we should. But Ken hasn't bought it yet because you're going to wait for it to drop, right? Price drop.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to watch it, I'll buy it. But I didn't think you were going to watch it, so I never bought it. I'd say the reviews that we're probably going to do soon. I bought The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I want us to watch that and talk about it.
That's got Nicolas Cage, right?
Nicolas Cage. And then Doctor Strange is on Disney Plus now, and you haven't seen it.
I really want to see that. Yep.
So I thought that
him and our son went and saw it. I stayed home with Ellie, and so I didn't get to see it.
So it's
kind of like how Stranger Things. I got Stranger Things on the mind, guys. Very excited for that. It's how Spider-Man happened. I got to see Spider-Man. He didn't. Then you get to see Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Let's see here. Tony said, I'm definitely looking forward to watching the Black Phone this week and Marcel the Shell with shoes on and Elvis as well. Yeah, that little shell movie looks so funny. Like,
What is that?
the A24. Have you not seen that? It's like literally a seashell that talks and stuff.
Is it a movie?
Yeah.
Or a short?
I think it's a legit movie. I can't believe you haven't seen that. When I first saw it, I thought
I might have seen clips, maybe images. I'm thinking off the top of my head.
Well, I thought it was a joke at first, but then I like found out it was like going to be a real movie, and I'm like,
wow.
Jonathan says, "Hey, Kenny and Shell."
What's up, Jonathan?
Silver Bullet says, "Watch Spiderhead recently. Hey, 'tis a good watch." Yeah, we
did review that.
We did review that.
Got a couple of Netflix reviews on the channel.
Yep.
Spiderhead and Hustle.
Yep. Spiderhead was all right.
It was a fine Netflix watch.
It was. Lepke says, "I'm actually a fan of the goatee, so I am Team Ken on that one." I know you are. I know
this
you
is
are.
all I can grow.
At least somebody is, you know. Ken's got to have somebody in his corner. Maria says, "I'm excited for Elvis and Black Phone." Yep, we got a lot of people excited for those. Tony says, "You sound good." We got Mel in the house. What's up? What's up? Married with levels. Nice. With levels. How are you wonderful people doing? We're doing good. You probably already heard. Ken's on my nerves right now. We're doing good.
I stay there.
Max Power. Cheers all coming through loud and clear.
Thank you.
Aye. Silver Bullet. Oh, here we go. Slante pronounced Slanchaw. Slanchaw means health or cheers. Oh, very nice.
Oh,
what language is that? You'll have to let us know if you're still in the chat. Johnny Darko says Darko tuned in.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. You.
Married with levels. Haha. Yep. I know. I like that. Good one, Mel. You're good with coming up with that stuff. Isn't she the one that did the Kenny Levels?
Yep. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's where it originated.
I thought it did. Hello again, Mel, my girl. I got people saying hi. Good evening, guys. Hey, everybody. Hit the like button, Scap says.
Thank you. How many likes we got?
Let's see.
27. What the?
Following you, Adrian.
27. 35 people in here.
I'm going to Europe and it's my first time out of the country. I'm 18. Any advice or places to visit? Wow. I would love to give you all the tips and tricks, but I have literally only been to Canada and that's it. And same for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I would love to be a traveling gal. You can ask Ken.
I would love to be a stay-at-home guy that never leaves.
Ken doesn't like to go anywhere. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
On my bucket list, I would like to go to Ireland.
I'll take you to Ireland when we're 65.
Oh yeah, when I can barely climb a mountain or a hill anymore.
No, I'll be in the best shape of my life when I'm in my 40s.
You've been saying that for like ever.
I'm not in my 40s yet, so when I get to my 40s.
Oh, you're not going to start till you get there?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Makes sense. Kevin says, "Are you guys a fan of Little Caesars pizza?" I love the random question. So we get that pizza quite frequently because our kids like it and because it's cheap. It's not always fast anymore though. Yeah. But it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. I really like the zesty bread though.
The zesty Italian bread.
It's really yummy. Yeah. Opinions about Top Gun. Are we talking about the original? I'm assuming so, since you didn't say Maverick. But we did we review the original? We did not. No.
We kind of did. We did both of them. Yeah. We reviewed the original right before we went in to see Maverick because it was your first time watching it. I really like the original a lot. You know, it's real nostalgic and real 80s and real kind of cheesy. But Top Gun Maverick like blew it away. Like, right. It's one of those rare cases of a sequel just
being better,
outdoing the original, like just by 10 miles. I don't know. And I like the original a lot. Yeah. It's just that Top Gun Maverick is really just that good. It's my favorite movie of probably the original, past 3 years.
I'm not like the biggest fan of like the 80s cheese. Yeah. But I mean, I still enjoyed it pretty good. More than I thought I would, I think. But yeah, Top Gun Maverick was great.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Johnny, hell yeah, lucky man indeed. Thank you, Johnny.
The thing is, I know that. You act like I don't know that.
Well, I think you need to be reminded constantly. Maria, I love you guys. Thank you, Maria. Okay, let's see here. We'll have to get into
look, you're just fishing for compliments.
Marius or Marius, I'm so sorry. You have a beautiful wife. You guys are making me blush.
You knew what you were doing when you asked that question.
I did not. Let's see. You're both lucky. A great understanding couple.
Thank you, Scaps. Thank you.
We got Dominican Scott.
What's
in the
up?
chat. Hey, everybody, once again. Yep, I saw him in the Sue's chat earlier. Vengeance says, I'm still on a come down from World's Biggest Collectors last night with Dead Pit. Yeah, I was watching that as well. And I was telling Ken that they seem like really cool guys. They were pretty funny. And it's so funny, too. I almost commented this, but even though we're all from Kentucky, it's so interesting to hear their accent.
Yeah.
Like it's so much more like twangy, like country, you know?
Yeah. They're down in Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah. But
so they're more in the
like
the Pikeville
it's just interesting how you can live in the same state and like have such a
I mean, people that live like to the north of us would listen to us and say that we sound country like that.
Yeah, but I feel like they could tell a difference between us and them.
Probably.
Because they're I don't know. To me, they just sound a lot more country.
Those are good guys. It was a great show.
Yeah, it was. They were funny. What do you guys think of the movie Donnie Darko? I personally love it, and I think it has an excellent soundtrack.
Soundtrack's killer. It's got that Tears for Fears song. I watched it last year on 4K. I liked it. I didn't love it though. It's a weird movie. I was expecting something a little different, I think.
We got Iceman leaving some bunch of letters.
He's figuring out the keyboard.
He's angry on the keyboard. Nightmare on Elm Street nursing home. There you go. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
yeah, well, he's 75, but you know, Robert could still go. I think though he was good in Stranger Things.
We got another nice comment.
Thank you, Adrian.
You're a lucky man, Kim, because your wife is a beautiful woman. Oh.
I know that.
All right, guys, you gotta start telling me I'm ugly now to bring me back down a little bit. What is Michelle's favorite horror movie? Oh gosh. What's wrong? Was that inappropriate?
No. Oh, okay. I'm tired of the bull crap. It's obviously somebody trolling.
Was that another like sex chat or something?
No. It's something.
I think we decided that it was the Texas Chainsaw remake, right?
Yeah, that's what you said in the screen review. Is that it?
It's probably not it, but like if you have been around here any bit of time, you'll know that I am like literally the worst.
You don't love horror enough to really think about it enough to pick out a favorite. Like you'll watch horror, but it's like
honestly, I feel like I'm just really bad at like committing to favorites of anything.
Yeah, you're bad at making lists.
Yeah, like I am not like it's really hard for me. Like, oh, it gives me anxiety.
I'll be like, hey, let's do a top 5 of this, and you'll be like, oh god, I just don't know.
I mean, I've been doing it, but I definitely like to have my time to like think about it, you know, and be very sure.
And that's why your lists are usually better than mine.
Exactly.
You think about it. Exactly. I'm just like I go with a lot of like heart and feeling when I'm, you know.
Oh, so do I.
Picking out my list.
Have you seen the new Halo TV show? No, we have not.
No, I look like doo-doo, so I didn't check it out.
Wow. I'd love to see the Duffer Brothers take on Nightmare on Elm Street.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool. The Duffer Brothers. I just hope we don't get a chant in the Nightmare movie saying evil does tonight.
It'll be evil dreams tonight or something.
Right. Yeah. What are your guys' favorite movie snack? We talked about this in our chat last week, right?
We were live streaming last year.
Did we talk? Awesome. We talked about it last week, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
or a couple weeks ago.
So my favorite movie snack. Well, we always have to get popcorn. Depending on how I'm feeling, we're gonna get a soda, probably Coke over Pepsi any day, or an icy, a blue raspberry icy.
Yeah,
depends on which one I'm feeling. And then for candy, it depends on if I'm in a chocolate mood or if I'm in a fruity mood. Ken's always in a fruity mood. Not like candy fruity, but fruity. Wow. Ken really likes Sour Patch Kids, right?
I do, but if I'm talking about like movie snack, like when I'm up late at night watching movies, like I guess
I'm thinking like movie theater.
Yeah, I like peanuts. I like pistachios. He's weird. I like granola. Like I like to eat healthy stuff late at night. I like eating cereal. Like I'll just grab a box of cereal and like honey bunches of oats.
But you eat like a lot of it.
I eat too much. That's the problem. Like it's 2 a.m. and I'm eating like half a box of cereal. And that's where this.
Or like a whole pack of those pistachios.
Yeah, I will go through an entire pack of pistachios. I love pistachios.
But I like chips. Chips are so good, you know.
Chips and salsa. Like I can literally eat chips and
he loves
salsa
chips and
until I
salsa.
die.
Okay, I'm gonna read this and then we'll talk about some more stuff. I saw that Michael Myers isn't the biggest threat and ends, and it's more about the boogeyman than it is Myers. That makes me nervous. Also, I hope he doesn't speak at all. Oh gosh, if he talked, that would be horrendous.
He's gonna take his mask off, and him and Lori are gonna have like a
Okay,
sit down
I'm gonna
table
give it back to you
conversation.
so we can get into the next topic. Okay, so
we'll breeze through some topics real quick so we can get back to the chat because I know there's a lot of people that want to.
Yeah, the chat is like the thing that I love.
What I wanted to talk about a little bit.
I get to pick.
Well, you pick the last one.
No,
or did I pick the last one?
You talked about
all right.
Freddy.
What do you want to talk about?
You talked about Freddy.
You want to talk about the morgues?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the orcs out of the way because nobody really cares about this show.
Are you kidding me? Everybody cares about this show. This is Rings of Power.
Okay, so I was excited when we first heard about this show, but then they released the trailer and it just seemed very like corny and cheesy and like just what did we say it was like a Percy Jackson or what?
Yeah, it looked like one of those young
just
adults.
Just kind of kiddish. Yeah, kiddie
one of those,
or
like,
whatever.
Young adult shows.
So we're just not very excited for it anymore. And if you don't know, like Lord of the Rings is like my favorite movie ever. Like just collectively, all three of them. Like I love Lord of the Rings. And I don't know. Like we're still definitely going to check it out. But I'm not very hopeful for how good this is going to be. But anyway, so we got some new orc images here. And I mean, they look good. They look like the orcs from the movies.
Taking all what you think about Lord of the Rings aside out of it, what do you think the orc images?
Yeah, I was going to say, the orcs look cool.
They look cool.
They look like, from the movie, right?
They look better than anything else I've seen in the promotional material for this movie so far. So
yeah. I'm impressed.
I'm not saying this gives me hope, but it's better than what I've been seeing.
Yeah. So there we have the orcs. And then I saw something too where there's going to be some female orcs.
Female orcs.
My
goodness. Okay.
So there's that.
What do you think about that?
I think it's whatever. Hopefully it's not like a woke.
That's woke.
A woke thing.
Female orcs woke.
Yeah. Not a fan of all that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, now I want to get into this. So, what were you wanting to talk about?
Let's talk about the Blonde trailer.
Okay. Is that literally what it's called?
It's called Blonde, and it's going to be on Netflix, which I didn't know until I watched the trailer. The trailer's like 30 seconds, but this is...
So...
You didn't know the actress's names. I was going to say Ana de Armas.
Okay, thank you.
Her name.
So, okay. I get it. A lot of men think that she's like super hot and all that kind of stuff. That's fine, whatever. I am not a fan of this girl. She like, I mean, I know that she's like some other ethnicity or whatever. Like, I don't know.
She's Spanish.
Is she like Italian or?
I think she's Spanish. I don't know.
I'm not sure what she is. But like, it's like with her accent and just like her acting, like she just seems like it's like she knows she's sexy and she like really just like leans into that. And like for me, it's just not enough. Do you know what I mean?
What's wrong with that?
I just said it's not enough for me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
She just comes across like very like pouty and like, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of her. So when I saw that she was going to be Marilyn Monroe, I'm like I can see it. Like she looks good as her. Like, she looks like her. But like, I'm like, oh, I will not be watching this. Like the preview that they came out with, like I literally wanted to like throw up because it was just so obnoxious. Like she was like crying and she's like, say you'll come or something.
But do you think that this is, this could be an opportunity for her to change your mind in a movie like this? Maybe you really enjoy this movie.
No.
You get turned around on her. So you're just going to go in negative. No chance of even liking this movie at all or her performance.
No.
Before you even see it. You're going to judge it like that?
If it's going to be on Netflix, I'm sure we'll check it out.
It's not, I'm not like super attached to Marilyn Monroe anyway. I saw my first Marilyn Monroe movie this year. I watched Some Like It Hot, and it's a great movie, and she was great in it. But I'm not like super attached to this actress from what I hear, like she had a very dark, like depressing career and a lot of scandals and stuff. Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, I'm talking
about the actress. So I think there's a lot of interesting stuff they could dive into. It is going to be
actors. We're talking about like literally two actresses right now.
An actress playing an actress. Yeah. So it's rated NC-17.
Oh, I heard that.
So it's gonna, it's gonna dive into some deep stuff
Like
for sure.
what, like sex or something?
I mean, yeah, but I think it's for just there's going to be some graphic, material in this movie
Interesting.
in terms of like just her and her
I mean, has
career
Netflix
and,
ever had a movie rated that?
she was abused and stuff like that. So it's
Gotcha.
probably going to
Yeah,
dive
I
into
mean,
that.
I honestly don't know very much about her. Like, wasn't she like with the president or something?
Yeah, there was the whole thing with her and JFK and all that stuff.
I don't know.
But as for Ana de Armas, the actress, I could take her or leave her. I don't love her. I don't hate her like you do. I think she's been fine. I really liked her in Blade Runner 2049. I thought her and Ryan Gosling had an interesting relationship. She played a hologram in that movie.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
But I thought she brought a lot to that character and role.
Yeah. Doesn't she have like
Knives Out,
purple hair or something?
Yeah, Knives Out, I'm not the biggest fan of as a movie. I like Knives Out, but I'm not crazy about it like everybody else is. And I think she's fine in that movie. She's good. Beyond that, I mean, she was in Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves and she was horrible in that movie. So I think she's progressed as an actress. I think this is a good opportunity for her to maybe have her Oscar role. And, I hope she does a good job.
Yeah, maybe I'm just being too harsh. That's fine. But I'm just, not the biggest fan of her.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. She's been in some crap though too. Like she was in some
isn't
Netflix
she in
movies
the James Bond movies?
Yeah, I never saw that because I'm not a big Bond guy.
Well, I don't know if she's been in more than one, but just maybe
she's done a lot of streaming stuff.
But anyway,
she did some movie with Ben Affleck recently that got critically panned on. That was on Hulu, but
yes.
Okay, so we'll stop talking about her. You don't like her, okay? But let's talk about the box office real quick.
Okay.
I like talking about the box office. Okay. So this past weekend, Jurassic World in its second weekend did 68 million. Lightyear, it beat Lightyear in its opening weekend. It did 55 million.
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick was almost right up there with Lightyear in its opening weekend. It's in its fourth weekend. And they're saying that Top Gun Maverick is like one of 2 or 3 movies. I think it's like the second highest performing movie of all time in its fourth weekend.
Wow.
And it's getting ready to make $1 billion. It already crossed like the 900 million mark.
That's crazy.
And nobody could have saw that coming.
Wow.
So it's very impressive.
Awesome. Yeah.
But what do you why do you think that is? Do you think it's just because it's a really good movie? You think it's word of mouth?
Yeah, I think that it's all the old people.
Yeah.
The old people coming out.
Yeah, they were talking about that because it draws an older audience. And that
like
was the
it's
audience
all
that was
the. I
reluctant
think
to come back.
Well, the thing about this movie is that it brought the old and the young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whenever you mix both of those worlds together, I mean, you've got more than likely success. You know what I mean? So, because I mean, Top Gun was like a huge movie back in the day. Like it's very iconic. Like everybody knows it. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And so anyway, yeah. I mean, I think that's what it is. The old people came out and they.
And you know what it's like we both of us, when you come out of a movie that's like this good, you just want to talk about it with everybody. You're like, go see this movie, go see this movie. Like I haven't been able to shut up about it like at work. And I tell people like straight up, I'm like, you need to see this movie. Don't go see freaking Jurassic World or anything else. Go see this one. And you got like, so many people doing that. Obviously, word of mouth. Word of mouth's a powerful thing.
Yeah. And I mean, if it's any indication of like how good it is, like I would go see it again in the theater. And like I don't do that.
You don't do that often.
No.
I don't either, but I would go see it again in the theater.
So yeah.
If we have more opportunities to get out to the theater. But also, Lightyear underperforming. I know a lot of people are talking about it's the kiss or whatever, the gay
I was telling
gay
Ken
kiss that's in the movie.
Yeah,
I don't really think that's it.
Well, it definitely is a part of it. Because it's been in the headlines. That Disney's trying to be very woke,
which everybody's dancing around it when they're talking about the low performance. Like nobody wants to bring that up. But
you don't think?
But every single time I see somebody comment on it,
like us.
Yeah, every single time I see somebody comment on it, like you'll read the comments and literally that's all they will say is about that.
Yeah. I think it's the kiss.
Which I don't even know anything about it. I don't know if it's like necessary or what.
I heard that it's like very quick and brief and whatever. But I just think a lot of people are like, I don't know why it's necessary to have that in kids' movies.
Well,
like
they had a scene like that in Beauty and the Beast, didn't they?
what?
Or there was like implications, or they were insinuating something with I forget his name.
Are you talking about the
Josh Gad.
original?
I'm talking about the remake.
Yeah.
There wasn't there like a kiss
yeah.
at the end of that?
No,
Or
I
something?
I don't remember a kiss, but he definitely says something to where he's like obsessed with his little, what is his name?
Yeah, there was something. Let us know. Let me know in the comments. I know there was something. I feel like it was a kiss or something.
It was the guy who plays Olaf.
Josh Gad.
Yeah,
I just don't know his name in the movie.
He basically, you know, he was like he was Gaston's like bitch, basically.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is
yeah.
that movie made $1 billion, so it didn't affect the box office for that.
That's
movie.
true, but I do remember people saying like, you know, they were like, really, like
people are complaining.
Why? But
I think that the true reason this movie didn't fail, it did okay. I'm not gonna say it failed, but it's I think the kiss may have affected it maybe 5 million, maybe 5 to 10 million possibly.
Well, it's because nobody got what it was about.
Nobody cares about Buzz Lightyear because the Toy Story movies haven't conditioned anybody to give a shit about Buzz Lightyear since the first movie, is what I think. Like, he's been an afterthought, especially in Toy Story 4. Woody has been in the forefront of the story every single movie. So who cares about Buzz Lightyear at this point? And I mean, that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, I think, you know, I heard a lot too, more so than the kiss or whatever, about how people are like so confused about why Chris Evans is playing Buzz Lightyear. Yeah. Why is Tim Allen not playing Buzz Lightyear?
Well, I'll tell you, I was pissed when I heard that. I was boycotting the movie. I didn't want to see it.
I was telling Ken, like, okay, so this movie is supposed to be about the movie that Andy watched that made him want to get Buzz. And I'm like, why the hell would you want to make a movie so specific like that? Like, that is so extremely specific. Like, I don't get it.
But when I heard that, somebody explained it like this. So Chris Evans is the voice of Buzz Lightyear, so the true Buzz Lightyear. So it's like when they did the toys of the movie tie-ins, they were always done by somebody with a different voice that just sounded like the person in the movie. So Tim Allen is is the voiceover guy, basically. Yeah, is how they explain it, which makes a lot of sense to me. I get what they're doing with the movie. It's cool, I guess, but then it's like, where do you go with that after that? It's just a regular space adventure with Buzz Lightyear. Like, it doesn't have the magic or the spirit of Toy Story movies. Yeah,
I mean, we had talked about taking our kids, but then like I heard that it just wasn't even really that great, and I'm like, I don't think I want to waste time going to see it in the theater. So yeah. Anyway, you want to get back in the chat for a bit?
We did. Yeah. Massive Nightmare on Elm Street fan, but it's time to let Robert Englund go as Freddy. He's too old, unfortunately. I'm sure he could cameo somewhere, but a younger actor is needed for Freddy. I want him to do it one more time. One more time, and Lapke.
You want to see him coming down the alley with the cane?
He can still go. You can do. The thing is that he's got makeup. He's burnt and everything else. Like, you can do all kinds of stuff with the makeup. And
yeah, but like they're saying, like he's not physically fit to do it.
Yeah, he can do it.
Okay.
He can do it. I would love to see Robert as Freddy again. Robert Englund's going to be in Kentucky in October.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right. So, you were talking about that.
He still does conventions. He can do Freddy. Come on. Let's see. I mean, getting Robert Englund back to play Freddy could be something very interesting, especially to get him to do one more movie. End's trailer should drop the week of Nope. That'd be cool. Definitely want to see Robert one more time. The man is a legend. Yeah. No company's going to get their rights to the huge franchise like Nightmare. Just make one. Yeah, for sure. You're right. But what I was saying, I just want Robert for one. Maybe he can groom the next Freddy or something.
That's true.
I don't know. Maybe something could happen. Maybe there could be like a alternate dimension Freddy or something that comes in.
Or maybe it just doesn't need to happen.
Freddy into the Freddyverse. You know, even though part of me wants to see Jackie Earle Haley back as Freddy again, because I thought he made a great Freddy in the remake. He was not the problem with that movie. I can't remember that movie. I know we watched it. I feel like I fell asleep. I didn't like it. I was over it. What's your thoughts on the new Halloween Ends and Craven the Hunter news? I didn't know anything about that news. I'd have to research that. Did you hear anything about that? Yeah. Don't forget the Freddy vs. Jason movie. I didn't. I'll talk about it. We need Englund to play his V TV show character again. Okay. Robert can still play Freddy if he wants to. Chippendale Rescue Ranger movie review.
Yeah, I know. He's
we'll
been asking. Lepke has been asking.
We'll work on it. I work as an outbound packer at Amazon. It sucks, says Matt. I do similar work, Matt.
Ken could relate.
Ken always pronounces my name correctly. He the goat, says Marius Glazer.
All right.
Is that correct? Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is now streaming on Disney Plus. I had a good time with it. Have you guys seen it yet?
Yeah, no, I'm excited to watch
that. We're good. I've seen it, but she hasn't.
Well, I think we're behind. They already know all this now.
Streaming is Matt. Yeah, that's another thing with Lightyear. Like it'll literally be on Disney Plus in 45 days.
Right.
So.
And I think I can't wait that long.
Marcel the Shell was a YouTube short at first, I believe. Okay, so they enhanced it. They
Shell wants to see a Shell movie.
And be a good review. Good review title. What Shell thinks of Shell. Shell on Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Marcel's getting a Q&A sometimes. Friday and Saturday nights.
Showtimes.
Will you go? I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I don't think we were going to see it in theater.
What's up, brah? How long is your watch list if you have one? Mine's like, I've got like 150 movies. What's yours?
More than that.
Yeah, probably.
Mine is as long as infinity, basically. There's always gonna be something to watch.
Yeah.
But I don't have
we got a lot. List. We got a lot in the queue. She stole Kenny Levels from Cal LD. Yeah, I think Cal did was the first one.
Oh, you know what? I need to check on him. I feel like I haven't seen him online in a bit.
I chatted with him not too long ago.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like I haven't seen him in stories for a little bit.
Do you want to do the chat? I feel like I took over.
Okay, yeah.
No, I don't want to take it away from you.
Get off. Okay,
you're 24 minutes behind. Catch up.
So yeah, he's in the UK. Hi there, Vengeance Media. You guys need to visit London and see me. Duh, Ireland can wait. Yeah, that would be awesome. We got.
You can't take a boat over to Ireland and meet us halfway.
Michelle goes through the comments much quicker than Ken. Thank you. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing though. We got 4K D Ray. Hello to everyone. Poochie Pop. Did you see the Smile trailer? Didn't we see like a teaser?
I watched it.
You did.
I watched it when I was down there because I was going to put it to talk about it, but then I forgot to put it in the notes.
Shoot. Well, I think I saw something about it, and I thought it looked kind of stupid, and it reminded me of.
It's that Truth or Dare movie. Like,
yeah, it reminded me of Truth or Dare.
I thought it was a sequel to that because it's like the same freaking thing.
So it's not
and
very
everybody
original.
hated that. But I see people commented, "Oh, this looks freaky." I'm like,
right. I'm like,
you all shit on this Truth or Dare movie. Now you're excited about this? Like,
yeah.
What's the deal?
Right.
Who's directing that? Is that M. Night? Is that an M. Night movie?
Holland Oates says you have a beautiful husband.
Thank you, Holland. Thank you. It's about damn time.
Let's see. Adrian says I'm great. Thanks, Vengeance Media. Hey there, 4K D Ray. What's up, man? I had to watch Mom a week late because we got COVID on May 1st.
No, it's Parker Finn's directing it.
Does that mean Mom or does that stand? Oh, wow. That stands for
Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness. I said Mom. Wow. Well, I hope you're.
Does that look good to you?
Like, that just looks like a normal smile.
It looks stupid as hell. I'll watch it.
Hopefully
but
by now you're feeling much better. That's been well over a month, almost 2 months. So hopefully you're feeling much better. People saying hi to each other. Let's see here. People just really loving on each other. Saw Drive recently on Tubi and loved it, and now want to get the second site release, but it's like sold out or overpriced now.
Yeah, I think the standalone is sold out. You can probably find it somewhere online for cheaper, but yeah.
You should review Watcher. It's an amazing movie. What is that? Sounds familiar, but
is that the one with Corey Haim and Feldman in it that Mel and everybody's talking about? Born to Be Red, I think.
Oh, maybe. People talking to each other again. Ken, you ever pick up that awesome Child's Play 2 t-shirt? I know you mentioned it a couple weeks ago.
I can't get into the t-shirt stuff. I'd be spending so much money.
He has so many already too.
Yeah. I want them all. Like every time I see Gutter Guards post up a new t-shirt, I'm like, I got to get that. And I just forget about it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You would spend so much money. Their shirts are like $25, $30.
I bought some last year. I'm going to get some more.
You need to go to like Kohl's and Target.
You can maybe find some good shirts there, but
have you thought of bringing out merchandise like Killer Podcast has? We definitely have thought about it. I thought about it a long time ago for Ken's channel. I tried to like design him some stuff, but it's kind of very tedious and
yeah.
So yeah,
we're gonna do it someday.
Yeah,
when we figure it out. We're gonna do it.
Any other movie like Drive you would recommend? I guess maybe a similar movie.
Nightcrawler. If you
Yeah,
haven't
that was
seen
a good movie.
Nightcrawler, that's a movie like Drive, and it's excellent too. Jake
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
I remember seeing that. Merch definitely, but it has to be Kenny Levels and Hell Rat Man. Oh, look, he said Nightcrawler.
I tried to debut a new character on the channel last night, but I don't know how well it went over with Isabel, your
Right.
childhood doll.
Bryce says, I'm the same way, Shell. I can never make a favorites list of anything. I've tried to do a top 10 movie list many times, but I stop when I can't narrow it down to even 30. Yeah, it's just very stressful, you know?
You get behind.
I am not behind. Mel's merchandise is lit.
Yeah, I'm getting that tank top. I'm getting that tank top.
Oh, you are not getting that tank top. I have an elliptical with the TV so I can get a little exercise and get caught up on some movies, TV shows. Don't wait until 40, Ken. It gets harder as you age.
Well, I don't know if you saw today, but in my community post, I put a thing on there talking about I want to do some walking vlogs, talking, kind of promote myself.
I think that sounds extremely annoying. You're going to be huffing and puffing, and nobody wants to hear that.
You're probably right. I've done it before, and people seem to like it.
So, hey, guys, let's talk about this new movie.
I'm not going to do it for the whole time. And it's really, I'm going to have to do like night walks.
He literally did a video like this a long time ago in the woods at our park.
Yeah, but I did one last year walking around our subdivision. Yeah. And I liked it. But it was hard. It got hard after a while to talk.
So we have a treadmill, guys. We got one like over a year ago when I started my health journey and lost a bunch of weight. And Ken doesn't like the treadmill. I watch YouTube videos and all that
boring.
stuff.
When I'm walking or something, I just like to be outside. I don't know.
Well, I don't. It's too hot to be outside.
Crazy.
It's like almost 100
or a gym. Here. Like I can walk and run in a gym. I can't be in my home environment. This is where I sit and watch movies. So I naturally
Anthony
just get lazy.
Torre Moore says, rank these, please. Speed, Die Hard, Cliffhanger, Air Force One, Commando.
Well, I haven't seen Commando. I don't think you've seen any of them except for Speed, maybe. That's tough. I would go Die Hard number 4.
I literally don't think I've seen any of those.
I would go Die Hard number 4. I like Die Hard. It's just never been one of my absolute favorites. Cliffhanger would be number 3. Air Force One is number 2, and Speed's number 1.
All right, there you have it. Okay, so Maria says she's Cuban.
Okay.
Blonde looks intriguing. She was holographic projection. AI projection in the science fiction film Blade Runner 2049 and Nurse Marta Cabrera in the mystery film Knives Out. Okay.
Yeah, her 2 best roles.
You already said that, but that was delayed. How late am I this time? You are about an hour. Well, he said that at 9:42. He was 40 minutes late. Let's see. Michelle, what's worse, Ken's goatee or haircut?
Geriatric is that GTA?
Probably his goatee. Just saying. I don't think I'm going to watch Rings of Power. I love the original Lord of the Rings. Yeah. It's kind of weird that they'd have an edgy, off-putting docudrama take to Monroe. I'm sure that actress does a good job, but rating at NC-17 honestly goes too far.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like, is it necessary? I don't know. Ratman Funko Pop figures.
I'm waiting for it.
I would buy a Ratman pop figure. Well, you don't have the rights to Ratman, so sorry.
Well, I could call it something else.
All the young kids are bumping Danger Zone now for Top Gun. Yeah, I bet. That's so true.
Love to see it.
Paul said, I saw both Top Guns at the theater, and this one had a better script. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Way better story.
But I think that's just,
The first one's almost all gets by in almost all like 80s nostalgia and just style.
Is it nostalgia though
Tom
when
Cruise's
it was the
charm.
80s?
Yeah, I mean nowadays when people watch it is what I mean. But even
back then though.
It got by on like the 80s style, the soundtrack, Tom Cruise's charm and charisma, Val Kilmer, all that stuff.
But in the 80s though, they didn't know what
I didn't say I said style.
You know what I mean?
I said style. They knew it was great.
Well, they didn't know.
They knew they had greatness on their hands, and it would never get any better than the 80s.
Top Gun Maverick is meant to be seen on the biggest screen possible. So would I, Anthony. Me and my dad saw the original Top Gun probably 20 times in theater together, and he saw it by himself probably 15 times more on his own. I couldn't keep him away from the theater. Wow.
It was a cultural phenomenon.
Paul said, I thought both Top Guns were entertaining, but this one had a little more to it. Yeah, for sure. Matt, I don't understand how an Air Force One movie is that popular. Sounds boring. Yeah, I know, man. How do they do it? Brad says LaFoy?
LeFou, yeah, that's Josh Gad.
Oh, okay, it's his name. All it was a quick cut to him dancing with the male character. It was a blink and you miss it moment.
Okay,
Gotcha.
I thought they pecked
so
or something.
It's like
if
they do it,
kiss.
if they do it like that, it's like, why even have it in there? Like,
yeah.
Matt, I highly disagree. The movie is phenomenal. 100% the best movie I've seen this year, hands down. He was talking about it being boring. He thought it sounded boring. It just seems like it would be boring, but I'm more of a horror fan. I like Full Metal Jacket, but not big into military movies.
It's definitely not a Full Metal Jacket. It's a crowd pleaser type movie. It's like Star Wars. Like the last 30 minutes of the movie is like A New Hope, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. What 80s movie can you see getting a sequel? I guess Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. That's the only one I want to see. I'm not down with the Back to the Future. No.
Yeah.
Which thankfully Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale got a stranglehold on that franchise and they're not letting them touch it. That's why they haven't.
Gotcha. I think crap, what was the movie we watched with Michael J. Fox? The Ghost.
The Frighteners.
I think that could be a fun remake.
Speaking of Michael J. Fox, see, I did have something on here that I wanted to talk about briefly, but Michael J. Fox is to be awarded an honorary Oscar for Parkinson's advocacy.
I saw that.
So I just wanted to bring that up.
Okay,
I love Michael J. Fox, so I think that's pretty cool. He's going to get an Oscar.
Is that what it said? An Oscar?
Yeah.
I thought it was like an award.
It said Oscar. It said Oscar. Go back and look at it.
Where was it at? IGN?
Click it. Yeah. Honorary Oscar.
Huh. Well then, Hollywood is forcing innuendo on public, whether we want it or not. Yeah. I can't even say that word, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, I just, it's whatever.
John,
I don't really care.
Ken doesn't like to talk about that kind of stuff. I could talk about it.
I just don't care.
I don't get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Jonathan, no, Tim Allen is an automatic no-go for Lightyear, and Chris Evans is not Buzz Lightyear because even the toys has a voice recorded message of Tim Allen.
You know what it is? There's too much for me to get upset about stupid stuff like that. They want to have two guys kissing in a movie or two girls. I don't care. It's whatever. It's your movie. It's all stupid stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I more care about the writing and the direction of the characters and the actual movie. Does it have a good story? Does it fit the story? Is all I really care about.
Yeah.
Is it a good movie?
I don't know.
You put whatever you want in your movie.
It's because it's a kids movie. And people, you can say, oh, whatever. Well, so what? These kids are going to, you can say that these kids are going to grow up and see, gay people and, lesbians, whatever. But like, maybe when they're so small, you're not ready to have that conversation with them yet. Do you know what I mean? That's the issue. But it just gets into, well, you just don't take your kid to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we wildly differ on this subject, so it's probably better that we don't talk about it.
Okay. I didn't know you were so passionate. They're not always trying to be woke. They're trying to be inclusive. When I was a kid, I would have felt so seen to see someone like me do something so normal in a movie. Well, there you have it. Aaron, I was disappointed partially when Tim Allen wasn't brought back as Buzz Lightyear. When you have a different voice actor as Buzz, it doesn't have the same respect for the character. Yeah,
but it wasn't the same character though.
Right.
Is the thing. Like it was, it wasn't the same character.
Yeah. Let's see, Johnny. A lot of people are just tired of Disney's woke crap. They can't put out good transfers, but they can push wokeism. Then Chris Evans called us idiots. Yeah, I saw where Chris Evans was like, if people are going to get upset about that, you guys are a bunch of old dinosaurs or something.
Yeah.
Chris Evans is very like, what's the word? Vocal about different things.
Yeah, ever since he did that whipped cream bikini, not another teen movie, he's 100% comfortable in his sexuality. He's going to stand his ground.
What?
You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, but I'm talking about like, he's like.
He turned around and had a banana in his butt.
I mean, he's like a Democrat, basically.
Yeah.
Like he talks about gun violence and all that kind of stuff. Well, basically any celebrity is a Democrat, so.
He's the wife. He's a banana split.
Yeah.
That's not a Sunday. That's a banana split.
Paul, I can't wait to see the black box. The black box or the black phone?
The black phone.
I've heard it is really good. Hey, maybe
I want to see the black box too, though. I think it's
Johnny,
actually. I think
Robert
that's an
can
Amazon
definitely pull it
movie.
off
I think
for
it's an
you.
Amazon movie, Black Box.
Roundhouse kick that like button, everyone. There you go. Yes, the whole PC woke thing is getting out of hand, but on the flip side, it's about time everyone was acknowledged as being worthy of love and acceptance, to be normalized. People are people. Yeah.
I just want it to feel natural, because sometimes it just feels like, let's put this
Out
in
of
here so we
place.
can, be
Okay,
up to date
then.
and cool and hip. Like that's my
Okay,
problem
then,
with it. I don't care that
we're
it's in there, but
very different on this topic. That's
No,
that's
it's
like a big issue of mine too, is that it always feels like it's just shoved in there and it doesn't always work or fit.
and when I feel like you just shove it in there, it does it a disservice and
Right.
works against it more
Yeah.
than it does,
That's
help the cause.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we're on the same page.
I mean, we're different, but the same. Same.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Was Truth or Dare any good? So did we actually see it, or did you see it?
We watched it. I got it on Blu-ray. It's really stupid, but I think it's all right.
I remember now. It has the Lucy. Is it Lucy?
I had fun
Hale?
with it, and I actually thought the ending was really cool. But
Yeah,
everybody shit on that movie, but it's really
remember it a little bit.
It's no worse than some of the stupid trash horror movies that people watch from like the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
I still want to see the one where they go to the island.
Yeah, I saw that in Fantasy Island.
Yeah.
I didn't buy that one. That's I like Truth or Dare better, but it's the same director, I think.
Scap says newest Nope trailer worries me. Same. It actually took away from my excitement.
It was too comedic.
It didn't seem very scary. Yeah.
It seemed like a parody, but
yeah,
it could be good still. I just have to adjust my expectations. I was expecting something scary. Now I'm not going to expect that.
Yeah. Douglas says you guys are worth tuning in on Wednesday nights. Thank you so
Douglas.
much. Nope looks fantastic. Yeah, we're still definitely going to check it out for sure. Lepke says, I'm really excited for Beast. Same. I am actually pretty interested to see that as well. But when I saw the trailer in theater, some guy yelled at the screen saying it looked dumb. That person looked dumb. LOL. I
haven't watched it.
I don't think I've seen like a full trailer of it. But what's his name?
Idris Elba.
Yeah. From what I hear, it's like about him being stalked by a lion. Like him and his family. They're like out in the
I saw like some images of it. I seen like the beginning of it, like on a YouTube clip, and it looks. I didn't watch the whole trailer, but it just looked really clean.
Did it?
I don't know. I wanted it to look dirty.
Is it coming out to theaters?
I really don't know too much about it. I think it's theaters.
We must have Kenward Sandler hands shirts as merch. Married with Media t-shirts is a must. Save the tank tops for OnlyFans, Ken. Douglas says, that's me at my age of 50 years of age. Huff puff. Hey, that's all right. Like the spikes, Ken. See, I tell him that all the time. I'm like, you're looking like a porcupine.
What did I? When you met me, what was I like?
He spiked his hair.
Spiked my hair.
But like, dude, you're like pushing 40. You can't spike the hair no more.
I haven't used Got to Be Glued in like 25 years.
Yeah.
Or not 25.
Ken was like a grunge 20. Kid. He was a grunger.
I dyed my hair. I don't think you were with me when I dyed my hair jet black.
No.
I spiked it up. I had this little like red paint stuff that I would put.
Oh my God.
And like put on the tips and everything.
We would have never been a thing if you had that.
You literally started dating me when I was doing that. I think I dyed my hair blonde or something. Like
no,
the blonde was growing out.
You had already done all that.
Yeah, I did like strawberry blonde one time. Was putting all kinds of colors in them and stuff.
I've
got pictures somewhere back there in some.
Okay, let us know in the comments. Would you guys like us to do a grow up with us or a flashback childhood? Would you like to see like some old pictures and stuff? I think that could be kind of fun. We'll have to try to find some pictures of like me and Ken in high school when we first started dating and even before then.
Then you'll see how lucky I really was.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, it compliments you.
No, you're saying that I was hotter back then.
No, I was saying that I looked much more disgusting back then than I do now.
Yeah, well,
that's what I was saying.
I thought you were trying to say that I was hotter back then.
I would never say that.
Because I am, get better with age.
I know that.
I definitely bought some mid-level media and married with media merch. Okay, apparently we need to get on the merch. Who's the better cook, Ken or Michelle? Who's the better? Okay, so Ken cooks more.
I wouldn't even say I cook more anymore. Like
yeah, he's really lost his not so much passion, but like he just ain't, and like he just don't like to cook for us anymore.
Yeah,
So I'm more of like a baker. I like to bake things.
When you cook good stuff. It's just you're not into it, like I am.
Apparently, neither one of us.
Or I'm not into it either. So it's like tonight. I was like, I really didn't feel like cooking. So
I don't know. I mean, I would probably say Ken's still a better cook, though. He can kind of come up with like his own little concoctions.
I'm a quicker cook. And I eyeball everything.
Yeah, and I'm like
precise measurements.
Yeah, everything. I'm like, I'm gonna use my measuring cups and teaspoons and all that stuff. So that's a fun question, though. Thanks for the question. Thoughts on the Universal Soldier 4K?
I'll let you know when I finally get the damn thing.
Johnny,
I'm still waiting on it to come in.
Were you in the chat when Ken said no physical media questions?
Well, it's gonna come up every now and then. I'm gonna make you watch it.
I'm only joking. It was the planes for the 80s Top Gun. See, and I thought that the plane shots in the original Top Gun were very corny. Like they looked very low budget.
For the time, though, that was
I know.
really spectacular.
But like for me, they just didn't
what they did now is like, Jesus, like you felt like you were gonna pass out like with them in the cockpit, like when you're watching it. Like it was terrible. The way they shot it was just so immersive.
Yeah. Like it did make me feel like I could feel like the pressure in my head.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they really did a good job of conveying that.
Hey Chandler. Hey Ken and Michelle. How's it going tonight? Sorry I'm late to the party. Had a few things come up. Thanks for joining us. Adrian, Ken, if you shaved your hair off, you would look like Bryan Cranston.
I am the danger.
Ken loves that. He would love to look like him. I agree. Leave Back to the Future alone. Yep.
Yes, please.
Oh my goodness.
You better go through quick.
I'm going
Your only daughter's on her way down here.
Ken, was The Frighteners the movie you said was one of your favorites? I've been trying to remember. I know it started with an F.
I don't know if that's the one, but I do love The Frighteners. It is one of my favorites.
There's the banana split comment. Chris Evans' voice just seems too high for Buzz, not deep enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. LMAO at the Chris Evans whipped cream reference. Not Another Teen Movie is so hilarious.
It's probably my favorite of the.
I would love E.T. to get a sequel. Oh gosh, don't touch Ken's E.T.
I think they could do it. What
does E.T. like come back to visit again?
You better not.
Come on,
freaking do a CGI E.T. If they do it, practical. Henry Thomas still acts. Drew Barrymore still acts.
Oh yeah, don't do CGI stuff.
I think there could be a story there, and I wouldn't mind to see it. I think that E.T.'s not untouchable. Back to the Future is untouchable to me because you can't do it without bringing back Doc and Marty. And Michael J. Fox just can't act like he used to. I'm sorry.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to see Tom Holland as Marty McFly. I really don't.
Oh, my gosh. That would be awful. Thoughts on Smile. So we talked about that. Fantasy Island was not so good, and I like not so good movies. There you go. Even Nick Cage turned it. No lie, LOL. What does that mean?
Turned it.
I
don't know.
I was hoping you would know what that meant. I laugh so hard when Ken goes scissor hands every time. Yes, I get what you're saying. It has to be organic to the plot. I feel the same way when they change characters, ethnicities, or gender flip them just to do it, rather than create a new character.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Like, let's make Superman black. No, you've got hundreds of black superheroes in comic book history. Why don't you pull one of them out? And create something like Black Panther. Like Black Panther was a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah,
like nobody knew the hell Black Panther was.
It's really sad that he died
before that movie came out. And it was like the 5th highest grossing movie of all time. So it can be done.
Yeah,
you don't have to turn Superman black.
I know, like it's just really unfortunate that he passed away because I feel like that could have like really went somewhere. Oh,
I was so excited to see the sequel.
Yeah,
that was like on my
and I mean,
most
I know they're still making it, but it's just not going to be the same.
I love that movie.
Yeah, or yay. Oh no, Fetty Keeper Petter Sweet.
Fetty Keeper Peter. I'll just say Peter Sweet.
If Ken wants to spike his hair and look like he stuck his finger in a light socket, then let him be him. You know, Lepke is like, he likes you more than me. It's obvious.
I don't think that's the case.
KB loves movies. Hello. Hey, Michelle and Ken, bring out the old pics. All right, there we go. I'm going to start digging in our closet over there. Yes, flashback pre-married with media. I was the same Ken with the hairstyle while listening to Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit. Oh, yeah. And my portable CD player. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
What? Keep rolling, rolling.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What was the other one?
My Way or the Highway.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit.
Oh, that's break stuff. That was a good one.
Oh, I love that song. Break your face.
Yeah.
Like the one part where it's like that'll get you pumped. Like that's a good gym song. I'm pretty sure.
My all-time favorite is a song from Mission Impossible 2. Now I know why you want to hate me.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Is that not the same thing?
No, it's different.
And did they do the click click boom or that's
that was
else?
saliva? That was saliva.
Okay,
They all did
Ken
wrestling
with a
things.
full head of hair. I would love to see old pictures. All right, let's see. I would love to see a video with pics of you guys growing up. Hey, what's up, everyone? Just got out of seeing Black Phone. Oh,
what's up,
hello,
Media
Galore. I don't know. Have we had him in the chat before?
No, he has a YouTube channel though.
Okay,
so
cool.
Go subscribe.
How did you like Black Phone? Kevin, favorite fast food? Ooh, good question. Okay, how about we do this? I'm gonna guess yours and you guess mine. What do you think my favorite fast food is?
I want to say Chick-fil-A. But I feel like you've been kind of down on that recently. So I would say Taco Bell. Is that right?
Oh.
You do like Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's like
I don't really eat a ton of fast food.
Okay, so I mean, honestly, like Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A are like pretty, they're very different. So it just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. I would say Starbucks, but it's not a true fast food. Like I love Starbucks, so
no.
But your favorite fast food? I'm gonna say either Taco Bell or Arby's.
It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands down, if I want to eat fast
who doesn't
food,
like Taco Bell?
It's going to be Taco Bell. I love Mexican food.
Okay,
so.
what's your go-to order with Taco Bell? Cheesy bean and rice burrito? Yeah,
just because that's cheap and that's a good, thing to get that's cheap on the side. And then I like the Nacho Bel Grande.
Right. Yeah. What would you get if you didn't care how much it was? Would you still get that?
Probably. I don't go too much into like the meats, like the steak and the chicken outside of their shit meat. Like that's probably ground like 15 times over. That's the only thing that tastes good to me that they do.
I like the cheesy bean and rice burritos as well. The Nacho Bel Grandes are very good. I'm trying to think. I did get to try the Mexican pizza. Have you tried it since it came back?
No, I was never a big fan.
Okay, well, I had to get it just because it came back and it was like a really big deal. And it was good.
If I'm going burgers, I like Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King's good.
My favorite as far as like the burger places.
But also I just gotta say this really quick. Taco Bell had these nacho fries that came out. Like they had the nacho fries that were like you dip in cheese, but then they had like a nacho cheese.
It's nacho fry.
It had like black beans and like cheese and sour cream and oh my gosh, so freaking good. But they're gone now. So anyway, Ken is lucky to have you. Most women want a man who travels the world and takes them for walks on the beach in Paris. See,
that's what you want, though.
Favorite restaurant and what is your go-to order? Oh gosh. Favorite restaurant. I really like Texas Roadhouse. My go-to order is going to be a 6-ounce sirloin, medium. Why do you keep looking at the chat?
Oh, I'm sorry.
With baked potato, butter, sour cream, and probably a salad with Italian dressing.
What restaurant you said?
I said Texas Roadhouse. What's your favorite restaurant? Oh, I already know. Mexican. But which Mexican? Any
The thing
Mexican?
is that I always get let down by Mexican every time I go, but I just love the chips and salsa, like I
Right,
said.
like
So I don't
how-
know if I could really count that as a favorite restaurant. I would say, you know, I don't know. It's tough. I guess Texas. I mean, I like Texas Road. I like eating a good steak and stuff. So
Yeah. Okay. Do we have any more news to chat about before we keep going with the chat? Or
I don't think so. I'd say just
Okay.
wrap it up.
Okay.
I'll see if we missed something super important real quick because I still have a
Okay.
couple in the queue up here. We already did a trailer reaction on that.
we
If
gotta
you
talk
want to
about
talk about, some Game of Thrones stuff real quick, we can.
Okay. So yeah, really quickly, going back to the new image for the. Did you show the trailer or
We
the
just got the House of Dragon poster image, which you talked about at the beginning of the show.
Right, but I don't think we showed it. So yeah, that was the poster, and it's coming August 21st.
Yeah,
So not too.
Looks pretty generic, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. Well,
looks like
I think it looks like a Game of Thrones poster.
Yeah, it looks fun.
And then we got news that Jon Snow is going to get a spinoff show, and he's going to be returning. Kit Harington.
And then right after they gave Jon Snow a spinoff show, he said, "I don't want it."
Right.
That's what he said.
Right.
He said, "But you're getting it anyway."
So I don't really know how I feel about this. I want to like it because I love Game of Thrones so much, but like Jon Snow was. He was kind of boring a lot of the time. It's like I still loved him, but like he was also kind of boring. I don't know how to explain.
There was a moment where he became the best character, and it was in season 6, leading up to his battle with Ramsay and Battle of the Bastards.
Right,
and
right. Yeah,
after
that was epic.
That, he went downhill when he got into the romance with Daenerys. And
yeah, that was literally like zero chemistry, awful.
Awful, yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued.
But she's dead, so he's on his own. He's beyond the wall.
Yeah.
There's some interesting stuff they could tell, but also if they're just going to stay beyond the wall, if I'm being honest, that was some of the most boring parts of like season 2 and 3 was them just walking around beyond the wall. So he would have to come back to like King's Landing or Westeros, and he can't just stay beyond the wall. Like, but they need to have a good story.
It would be like where it ended, right? Like where he basically was in charge.
Yeah, I mean, he there was no Night's Watch anymore. The wall was destroyed.
Right, but like
he just went to go live with the wildlings.
Right. So I don't know. There's gotta be something.
He wasn't guarding anything anymore. Like that the wall was down. Like I'm pretty sure they left it down.
Yeah.
And there was no threat, so everybody was happy to live in harmony now.
So everybody really likes the idea of us showing old pictures and stuff. So we'll definitely do that. Ha ha, I was joking, Ken. You do you with your hair, my dude. I'm here for your great content.
Thank you, sir.
Ha ha ha. I used to use Got to Be Glued back in my day too, Ken. That's funny. Aaron says the both of you should have a really nice her and his toy pair. Oh, okay, sorry. To represent your and everyone's movie taste. Basically Funkos or NECAs, and it would be a good art piece to both channels. Is he talking about like behind us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We're going to do some stuff back there.
Are we? We keep talking about it. New ET movie wouldn't work too easy to phone home with cell phones. I was a big fan of that ET commercial that came out a couple of years ago around the holidays with the OG cast.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I don't remember seeing that. I have to look that up.
It will be a woke ET, transgender, pansexual with multiple genders alien. You're not wrong, Vengeance. Yeah, he went back to space and got like a sex change or something.
Did you just
spit? Like you made him laugh so hard he's over here slobbering.
Did they ever identify what ET was as far as like his gender though? Anyway,
he doesn't have a sex. I always thought he was a boy, but now it's they and them.
ET's whatever he wants to be.
Yeah.
Okay. If he wants to be
it
anything,
or they or leave the Back to the Future trilogy as it is. Sorry, Nick Cage turned down being in Fantasy Island. Oh, okay. He turned down being in the movie. Very interesting.
He went to go do Between Worlds instead, which was so much better.
Favorite pizza toppings. Okay, so I am pretty boring and just like good old pepperoni. Sometimes I will add jalapenos though, or banana peppers is also really good. What about you?
Pepperoni. I mean, I used to love pineapple pizza,
Ugh.
but we just don't eat it enough anymore for me to
Mhm.
even call it a favorite because you all never want it.
Check out Cavity Colors t-shirts. Scream Factory uses their designs.
Yep.
Really
Same
need
guy, I
to
think.
decorate your background. Ken's mid-level media background puts it to shame. Wow. Bunch of haters.
Yeah.
You gonna give me a background or what?
I mean, my background in there is just my addiction. And what
Right.
I talk about,
I
it's just
know.
my movies.
I love Ken and Michelle equally. Best couple on YouTube, hands down. Thank you,
Thank
Lefty.
you.
Have you both like to fancy dress, and who would you like to dress up as? Oh my gosh, that's a hard question.
I don't fancy dress too often. But
yeah, we're not very fancy people.
So yeah.
I'm trying to think if I would want to dress up like anybody. I don't know. I think it would be like, this isn't really anybody in particular, but I have always thought it would be fun to like go blonde, but I like couldn't do that. So it's like a lot of upkeep and it fries your hair. So Ken, what day is y'all's anniversary? So our wedding anniversary is May 17th.
Yep, just had it.
Yep. And our dating anniversary is August 4th. So you can only keep one. Which do you choose? Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Target. He'll say Walmart all the way.
Walmart. Yeah, I'll say Walmart.
Yeah. Target is legit the best place. Agree. I will say sometimes Target lets me down, but it's like one of those relationships that I just can't end. I love them. I'm in an unhealthy relationship. I love fried chicken, but hard to find a good place in New England. Well, we got fried chicken here, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
The best.
I finally got Life Force on 4K.
Nice.
Black Phone was really good. Some horrifying imagery and very suspenseful. I really need to finish the book. Joe Hill really took a page out of his dad's book, Stephen King.
I wish I read. I need to read more. I thought about buying the Black Phone book when I was in Target the other day, but I didn't because I was like, I'll never read this.
McDonald's is still my number one fast food. I know a lot of people love McDonald's. I would love yeah, their fries are good. I would love a Jon Snow spinoff taking place in the North Beyond the Wall. Much more to explore. Yep, we shall see. Target is awesome. I love their NECA figure selection. Yeah, the thing is like our Targets, like any of them that I've been to, like they don't have the best selection.
Every time I walk back here, I think about grabbing every single one of those NECAs, and I don't do it.
Well, see, when I go, I feel like they don't really have that many.
Oh, they had an It one yesterday that I want the Tim Curry Pennywise one, but I haven't.
Gotcha. E.T. is technically a part of the Star Wars universe since they were there in the Senate.
Good point.
Yeah, I spend way too much every time I go to Target. Yep. I'm used to the blank background and actually dig it now.
Yeah.
What's the OnlyFans? I think you know what OnlyFans is. Ken in a Ratman costume.
That's my OnlyFans.
We can't win no matter what. The left will make him a transgender pansexual, and the right will make him a Southern Baptist straight white patriot alien.
Pretty much.
Look, I got to the end of the chat. G Money basically a place to sell feet pics. I know, right? Five Guys is my favorite.
Anybody wants to buy my feet pics?
I can't. Go ahead. Yeah, it's crazy to me that people. I mean, there's literally like a fetish for everyone, I guess. Like, I mean.
And that's how we end the show tonight. A fetish for everyone.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for blowing up the chat, guys. You guys are killing it.
Might be the longest stream we've ever done, an hour and a half.
I know. And I work tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like up late because whenever I get done with the live stream,
get your adrenaline pumping.
Like it's really hard to go to bed after that. I don't know.
Yeah, but this was fun. Talking movies and TV with you guys in the chat. We had, I think almost 60 people at some point here tonight.
I don't know. I feel like we had like so stuff to talk about. Nothing like very exciting. So hopefully next week we'll have a lot more like epic things to talk about.
But you guys in the chat keep it epic.
Oh yeah,
you guys keep it epic.
It's all that matters.
Kevin L says, "Kim, please do your ghost face impression."
Do you have that? A ghost face impression?
Only when I'm in the mask. I don't know how well it will come off if I'm not in the mask.
I know, right? Yeah.
What's your favorite scary movie?
There you go. Maybe he means your voice. I mean, you do sound like it. I'll give you that.
If you hang up on me, you'll die, just like your mother. Okay, we're done. But yeah, thank you all for joining us here tonight. Hit the like button if you haven't already. 44 likes. We need we need at least 50, right? So if y'all haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. hitting the like button is underrated.
It is. It's so easy. You
It's-
know,
it's
like
really underrated.
since making videos with you, now whenever, like, I used to be the person who would watch a video and never like or comment. And
Yeah.
so now that I do it and know how much it means, I try to do it now.
Yeah. It changes your perception. But
does.
yep, everybody was great tonight. Appreciate
Thanks for
everybody
hanging out
being
with
here.
us.
And we'll see you all later.
Bye.